I spoke about it yesterday in another group. I want to elaborate in this Gemara and Brochas of Lamed Gimel. The Gemara and Brochas of Lamed Gimel says, Lamed Gimel, Omar Ablozo, Kol Odom, any man, Sheyesh Bo Deah, that he has knowledge, you have to magdir what is Deah. Ki'ilu Nivno Beis Hamikdash B'Yom, as if the Beis Hamikdash was built in his days. That's what it says. This is what Ablozo says. We know that if a person in his days, the Beis Hamikdash was not built, as if it was destroyed. And the Shimshon Raphael Hirsch explains, what does it mean as if it was destroyed? It means that the Sibo, we're not talking about history. We're not talking about if the Beis Hamikdash has not been built in your days, so therefore, it's as if destroyed. We're not talking about history, we're talking about now. The cause of the Beis Hamikdash then, it's now. And that's what we mourn about. We don't mourn about history. We mourn about now. That's what we talk about the now. If you didn't build in your days, destroy in your days. But that's in a negative note. Come on a positive note. If Kol Adam Sheyesh Bo Deah, anyone which has Deah, as the first blessing in Shmonesre, our private request, after the 3 blessings of praising Hashem, what is the first blessing of praising of our request? Is Ato Choinen Lodom Das. Give me Das. You giving Das, give me Das, Bilam asking. Das for what? To know the Torah, to know Hashem. Give me Das. That's the first request we have. Because without Das, if you're a moron, no Das, then what's the value of you? And besides, the Alter says, when you want to conquer a country, to make them Jewish, to make them bring them to Judaism, what you should go for? Go to the smart people. If you conquer the smart people, you conquer the country. I'm saying even more. Hashem wants people to serve him with no das, only das people. Who's he looking for? Who Hashem wants? So Hashem doesn't create junk. Right? Right? Doesn't create, okay. Doesn't create love. He wants everyone to serve him. But everyone to serve him, you need to have das to serve him. I want to explain this concept of das. A lot of time you hear this expression. I heard it many times. When people search to hire a manager, one of the main things that bosses look for, they say in Hebrew, Rosh Gadol. Is Rosh Katan or Rosh Gadol? What is Rosh Katan? Small-headed and big-headed. Small-headed, my job. Yes or no? Just looks at the front. Big head, he looks what's the story about. What's needed outside of the box. That's the guy that we're going to hire, put him as a manager. A worker, we saw the Yerushalmi the other day. There's a worker picks up fruits. Uman is the one that builds a wall. The language of the Mishnah says, no, it's wrong. A worker, so there's a worker, picks up the fruit, just pick up like a machine. There's a Uman, profession guy, he builds a wall. That's not das. He has to have a certain understanding, umnus, profession, to build a wall. Das is not an uman, das is the manager. Das is something else. Das is not profession. Das is understanding the situation and all the parts of the situation doesn't move your das and your knowledge and your deal what you need to do. And you look in between the thing, understand, you find the north, and then you set up all the details and know what you need to the north. And that's the guy you want to hire for manager. Kol Odom, Omar Abloso, Kol Odom Sheyesh Bo Deah, as if the Beis Hamikdash, because he is the Beis Hamikdash. He is Merkava L'Shechina. When we say tzaddikim, righteous people, are Merkava L'Shechina. The Gemara in Sanhedrin says that Avoseinu HaKadoshim, Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, they were running for God, kesusim, like horses, bebitza. Bebitza means horses in quicksand. So there, we define the devotion of the forefathers, which were cover the Shekhinah, there were the legs of the Shekhinah. The legs, because the Imamish put all the energy to Hashem like horses. Put a horse, when he's in quicksand, he has full 100% power. Means he's using all his power, 100% to get out of the quicksand. That's the level of strength and focus that our forefathers put to serve Hashem and the Shekhinah in their life. Adam she'ish b'deah, man that has deah, means he understands life. Means whatever happened in his life, the life is not pulling him, he's pulling life. He understands what life is about. Hashem, when you grow older, become older, white beard, right, Rabbi? White beard, but it doesn't work the same. The age, the numbers are starting to go up. And you know there's only a few years, you start reality, that reality is not, is a coming reality down, hard reality that his life is not forever. You see some of your friends crumbling, and this, that, and they take you to the garage, to the hospital, and change this spot, and this, that, and this, the body starts cracking. So then what? Then you see a little kid, 19 years old, smiling, and you see shining eyes, and he wants to do stupid things that will hurt himself. Run after a girl, be with her, then his whole life, you already saw life. His whole life will get ruined. I'm not going to be able to marry a Bes Yaakov girl, this or that. So many ramifications you already see. And you look on the kid, you said, hey child, what are you doing? Stupid things. And he looks like you're stupid. He thinks he's smarter than you. And he yells, and you saw life. He's not a Deah. He doesn't have Deah, doesn't have the understanding of the full picture. He's being pulled at the momentarily pleasure and without understanding all the ramification.
He doesn't know how to read the map.
Ziknei Talmidei Chachamim. Elders of rabbis, Talmidei Chachamim, when they go older, they have become more Deah, more smart. Zikna Meratzim, they become older, metapshim, become stupid. Stupid means as far as the essence of what life is about. Hashem, what is the whole life is about? Imagine now in the age of X. I'm not going to say age, but anyone will imagine the age. Now I'll put you now in this age as if you're 20 years old. You would live your life different, right? Much different. You put more energy in Hashem, or Torah. You can understand what life is about. And you look out and you're stupid when you're wasting your time. You have time to waste time.
There's a joke.
Yes.
When I was young, I couldn't believe how stupid my parents were. When I got older, I was amazed how much they learned.
Right. Right? And that's the truth.
I want to ask one.
Yes.
There's two words. There's a word called Deah, and there's a word called Das. Who is Deah here?
I understand, right.
It doesn't say Das.
Right. So I understand what
It's
Deah
not talking
means.
about a Ben Das, who's Chayav and Tzeh. It's talking about something
Deah.
great.
I say Dodes. I understand Deah means that you don't lose north. That you can analyze the situation and understand what's the will of Hashem, and you always focus on the yediyah you have about Hashem, so you have das to bring this yediyah of Hashem. So that's what it means. Kol dor, any generation that has a person that has a Deah, Beis Hamikdash was built in his days. Because he is Beis Hamikdash, he is the goal of life. He's living life the way Hashem wants. As older we get, or Talmidei Chachamim or become, or if you want to become a Talmid Chacham, this is what life is about. It's to take life serious and not to lose north in all situations. It's very hard. Sometimes nisyono is tests. Sometimes when I see those young kids do stupid things, I shake and shiver. And I go to the side and I say, thank you, Hashem. It wasn't those nisyonos or whatever. Because who says, well, hold on. You shake from it. Shake! Because in those days, you don't have the full day. That's why a person less than 20 years old is not punished b'dei shamayim. Why?
He's stupid.
No Deah. No full day. It's not a full Baal Deah. It's called Baal Deah. It's not a full Baal Deah. It's not a full Deah. You have a day. Yeah, he thinks he has a day. He thinks Islam is not. It's a full day. So what is the message, what I want to speak about today? The message is Tisha B'Av is coming up. A few days. Beis Hamikdash is destroyed. Who knows what's going to happen? We have a war, world war, an area war, not a war, a threat. We don't know yet what it's about. But anyone that knows a little about Torah knows, very simple, that the opportunity that it could be, it's a message for a person which has das to shape up, because maybe Mashiach is coming, and it'll be Yomim Shemon Chayfetz, it'll be days with no desire. For time says when Mashiach comes, it'll be days of no desire, because you won't get the same reward doing mitzvahs. There's no amazing. Don't be stupid. It'll be there. Everybody sees Das Hashem. Yadim Hashem. They know Hashem. So people can do Averos. Okay, depends which stage. But there's no real Yetzirah to do amazing. Shoying will be. Korban will show you yes. And amazing. Yeah, you know Hashem and knows Hashem. It's clear. The Malchus Hashem will be clear. So we won't get the same reward. So be Yabim Shem Barim Chayfetz. They have no desire. I always say to the boys, I don't know, a couple years ago, many years ago, I think I traveled somewhere, I don't know where, and there was a movie in a plane or something, but the movie was no death, means above death. And the message was, and I said, wow, what a message. The message was that those people that you can never die, they want to get rid of this curse of never dying. Don't laugh. It was a very strong message. And I said, wow, it's the biggest what I was thinking about. You know, you're playing alone, you think about Hashem, whatever. So I'm thinking about, what does that mean? So Mashiach will come, you're not going to die. So it'll be a curse, it'll be, and that's the answer. If you're an animal, eating, drinking, pleasure, it's the same pleasure, there's no excitement anymore. So it's dead. So I don't know, it's a curse to live forever. So I want to now give you now life for 10,000 years. So it's a curse. But that's if you have physical life.
It says do teshuva the day before you die.
Right, but if you have Das Hashem has endless. I know it's not a physical pleasure which is limited. It's endless. It's our soul, our feelings, a connection to Hashem. A das. It's endless. You want to live many years of knowing Hashem, want to know endless. So I think it's not a curse, it's a blessing. Hashem should give us a bracha. To be Baal Deah, to act Baal Deah. We had a whole year of learning, which means we became a higher level of Baal Deah this year. Because this year is not last year, of another year plus the years before. So this year we have collective another year of Deas Hashem. So much more, and not only the demand of Hashem to us to do His mitzvahs and full heart is much more bigger demand. Because today you're not X. You X plus 1. Another year of understanding Hashem. Another year of Zoich and Sin and Besmedes on Torah. How much demand Hashem has for us. But if you have that understanding and you grew, not with the amount of learning, another year of amount of kamus of learning. Eichus you have. Now another eichus of understanding Hashem. So you have a different feeling, different davening, different understanding, different talk. So you know, maybe this year Hashem would say on you that as if the Beis Hamikdash is built in new days.